Hello everyone, best wishes for all of us. In this video, we're gonna presenting our ISS in semester 4 entitled Security Introduction.
We are from class 4 IPA 1 and from group 1. My name is Grandy Damarnegara and my partner name is Listyo.
This is our table of contents. So in this presentation, we're gonna explain you about our background in our introduction and the basic theory, problem analysis, and conclusion and suggestion. The first thing is introduction. This is our background for our topic. Computer have become a part of human life. Almost all of the aspects and systems that we live in are integrated with computers. The education systems, work, entertainment, and our identity are integrated with computers. However, with all these dependencies on our lives on computer system, it will increase threats to our lives. Data manipulation, online fraud, loss of data or information, or anything that can interfere the process of computer system and become threats for us.
Second, we have basic theory. Introduction of security. Why security is so important? Because today computers become a major need for all people. Especially during this pandemic, the use of computers are increasing in all fields such as work, school, and teaching. But behind it, there are many things that threaten the safety of those who use it or the data that is on the computer. For example, the threats of data loss, data corruption, data manipulation, identity theft, fraud, and many other threats that will harm the user. These attacks commonly happen when the computer connects to the network. Inconvenience on a computer system will affect the activity of the user. It can be clearly understood that threats and security issues have run the computer system and network. Attackers may have caused damage by corrupting, destroying, and stealing sensitive information, and generally disrupting operations. Personal data is a likely target of disruption attacks as it represents value that can be exploited by attackers and trade on the criminal market. Threats to data privacy concern business and private users alike. These threats to personal data and privacy may affect end user as well as service provider who has a duty to provide safety processing security of personal data. To prevent such threats, information security measures should be employed in a way that protects personally identifiable data, and a private security should be provided immediately. Computer security, or known as information security, is the process of preventing and detecting unauthorized threats that can harm the computer. Preventing is to help to stop unauthorized user or intruders from accessing any parts of the computer system. Detecting helps to determine whether or not someone attempts to break into the system. This subject will start with an introduction about the security based on the paragraph above. The reason why the security is needed, the policies, and for procedure on how to protect data security. Because it is important to maintain our computer security and its overall health by preventing virus and malware which would impact on performance.
Security in computer system. Security basically is the protection of computer system and data information against threats, harm, theft, or fraud. It's also the detection system to unauthorized access to computer device. Security professional, individuals, or organizations have the same goals, which is they must secure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of their information data. To individuals or organization or business environment, they often interact with an outside environment which is connected to a widely open system network. To reduce business risk and other threats such as losing important data, every bit of data used, shared, and transmitted must be secure.
Security in computer systems. Therefore, there are three main objects to protect data in information security. First, prevention. Prevention is a system that monitors network traffic and alerts for suspicious activity. It also takes action against suspicious activity. Accessing information and data from personnel or company must be proper. This was better to prevent than to pursue or prosecute. Second, detection. Once a system has adopted a security policy to create awareness and has established access control, it must implement detection strategies and response plans. The process of detection is a system that monitors network traffic for past suspicious activity and alerts user when such activity is discovered. The malicious or accidental misuse of the source is much more than sounding an alarm. Detection system can also improve security response, since the sensor can detect network host device. They can also be used to inspect data within the network package and can identify the operating system that is being used. Third, recovery. When there is unauthorized access interruption, the condition of the system data can become disrupted on or damaged. After the incident, it was better to restore critical data from a malfunctioning system or data storage resource. The best way to maintain a secure disaster recovery process is to have a good security practice.
Assets and liabilities on information security. The reason why we must protect data or files on computers is to protect the assets of the company that use a computer as a working device. Assets are usually divided to three classifications: physical existence assets. This is the kind of assets based on physical existence that are fifth or something that is visible, such as buildings, furniture, computers, house, lands, or anything. Invisible assets. These assets are assets that's like physical existence, for example, information resources, trademarks, copyrights, license, and permit. And the last one is employee. It is the most valuable assets in an organization or company. Some assets have unique values that are related to market value, and these assets have worth value even though they are sold. The third is problem analysis. Security policies. Security models which designed to aim of creating security-related policies or information on an organization or system used to store, send, and processing data must demonstrate safety characteristics. Safety information have three properties or is often called as triad CIA. Confidentiality. It used to prevent sensitive information exposing sensitive information from unauthorized people. Moreover, it also to make sure that users receive the appropriate data. Integrity. It used to maintain the consistency, accuracy, and trust in data for its time and beyond. And also, certain steps to make the data cannot be changed by unauthorized user. Availability. It used to guarantee data and the information availability for authorized user, so the user can access, edit, or process the information.
Kind of threats on information systems. First, we have infection methods. Virus. They have the ability to replicate themselves by hooking them to the program on the host computer like songs and videos. Worms. Worms are also self-replicating in nature, but they don't hook themselves to the program on the host computer. Biggest difference between virus and worms is that worms are network aware. Trojan. The concept of Trojan is completely different from the virus and worm. Their purpose is to conceal themselves inside the software that seem legitimate, and when that software is executed, they will do the test of either stealing information or any other purpose for which they are designed. Both. Bots can be seen as advanced forms. They are somewhat processes that are designed to interact over the internet without the need of human interaction. They can be good or bad. Second, malware action. Adware. Adware is not exactly malicious, but they do breach privacy of the user. They display ads on computer desktop or inside individual programs. They come attached with free-to-use software. The main source of revenue for such developers. Spyware. It is a program, or we can say a software that monitors your activity on computer and reveals collected information to interest parties. Spyware are generally dropped by Trojans, virus, or worms. Once dropped, they install themselves and sit silently to avoid detection. Ransomware. It is a type of malware that will either encrypt your file or will lock your computer, making it inaccessible either physically or wholly. Carrier. It masquerades as a tool to help fix your system, but when the software is executed, it will infect your system or completely destroy it. The software will display a message to frighten you and force you to take some action like pay them to fix your system. Rootkits are designed to gain root access, or we can say administrative privilege in the user system. Once gained the root access, the exploiter can do anything from stealing private calls to private data. Zombies. They work similar to spyware. Infection mechanism is same, but they don't spy and steal information. Later, they wait for the command for a second.
Responsibilities in information security. As a part of implementing good security policies effectively, the employee should know their responsibilities about information security. Security responsibilities structure will depend on size of their organization. All the internal responsibilities for security will be allocated to certain department and leads by security director or chief information security officer or CISO. Generally, responsibility for security may allocated to existing unit, for example, information technology or IT or ICONTAN. However, the purpose of the network manager does not always fit the purpose of the information security. Network manager focus on availability rather than confidentiality. As a result, security more being seen as a specialized function or business unit with a structured management itself.
Fourth, conclusion and suggestion. Conclusion. Information security has come up as a way to ensure integrity, confidentiality, and availability of certain assets that are necessary to carry the information business or personal data on a computer. This includes data protection rights and prevents data privacy to misuse or manipulation. In order to implement computer security or information security, it is very important for organizations or companies or business to notice it lightly and properly develop and establish their policies, procedures, and standards and guidelines to maintain the security of the system and message. From our explanation above, the threats are very serious and they can harm a computer at any time and it can even be made into a crime. Therefore, information security is crucial importance to our computer system.
Suggestion. From the discussion about this ISIS project, we hope that the readers can be aware of any kinds of threats in information security and know how to prevent the incident on the topic. We also hope that the readers can understand and know the topic that the author already summarized in a short brief of information. So there are our presentation in our ISIS entitled Security Introduction. My name is Christian Jonathan and my partner is Grandy Damarnegara. Thank you.